Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome to Java Express channel. Guys, today let me discuss one important topic, how to clone Git private repository in Windows. Lot of people are facing whenever you are cloning a private repository in your local system, you may see 401 exception, repository not found exception. You may see couple of problems here. So today, let me show you all the steps you need to configure in your local system here. After this video, definitely you can able to clone private repositories in your local system here. Okay, so to start to start with this Git private repository in your local system, you should install one software called Git Bash. Okay, Git is a software by using in our local system. I mean to say, in your Google, just type it as a Git bash here. You need to install in your local system based on operating system which you are using. Just download the Windows. Okay, Git you need to install in your local system. This is the first step. Now the second step, you need to create a GitHub account. Okay, few people you may not have access a GitHub account. Whoever don't know, just visit our github.com. This is the official website. Once you create a GitHub account, you will have a username and password and email ID. At the time of sign up process, it will ask you your email ID, what is your password, and what is the username. This username is very important here. So that is about the second step, Git account. And you should have a basic understanding of Git commands, like a how to clone, how to add. Okay, all the steps you should be aware. So right now, these are the prerequisites if you want to clone, okay, a private repository here. So if you want to clone private repository, you should follow some steps. Okay, previously whenever you are cloning, it will ask you username and password. The recommended approach, if you want to clone private repository, we need to generate one access token, nothing but personal access token. First we need to generate the step. This is the first step we should perform. Then we need to configure the Git using this personal access token. Then we can clone the repository. Lot of people doing the mistake here only due to misconfiguration. Okay, for your username or password or access token, you may see 401 exception in your local system. Then if you properly configure these two steps, then you can clone your private repository, okay, in your local system here. Okay, now how to configure, first how to generate this personal access token here. Now once you are a logged in user, I already logged in with my email ID. Okay, if you are a first time, just log in with your email ID or your username and password. Once you log in, here we have an option called settings. You have, see, there is a settings option you have. Just click here. Now in the bottom layer there is an option called developer settings. Click here. And here there is an option called a personal access token. Here two types of tokens we have. You can choose classic token here. Choose this option. And already I created couple of tokens here. Let me create another token. See, generate a new token here. Now here we have an option called a classic token. Here I given another security for my GitHub account to make more secure. So in your use case, it will not ask you. Let me provide a why let me provide the security key here. Yeah, so here you can provide local underscore testing. Okay, whenever you are generating a token, only you are using in your local system. There is an expiry time we have. Just click no expiry here, and here there is a scope you need to choose. Just you can choose this repo here. See, full control of private repositories here. So complete control you will have. This option you can choose here. Okay, and go to bottom down, click on generate a token here. So once you generate a token, now a key will be appear to you. See, just copy this key. Okay, now key I copied here. Once you copy it, keep it to here, guys. Later it will be useful, this key for you. Okay, now what is the second step we should perform? We need to configure the git in your local system. To configure the git, okay, first, once you git is installed in your local system, using this command you can verify. Let me open the command prompt. Let me open the cmd here. Command prompt just I'm opening here. Okay, and here if you see git specify version here in your local system, once you git is installed, you can able to see this is the output here. Now you need to configure your github username and email id. Whenever you are commit something, who done this commit to display, okay, we need to provide our username and email id by using these two commands here. Okay, let me do that activity. First, if you want to verify, okay, now see here, git, let me minimize this. Now see here, there is a git config hyphen hyphen list. When you enter this command, you can able to see here user dot name and user dot email is empty. This is the first step you should perform. How to perform? Git config. Okay, let me config hyphen hyphen global user dot name. You need to provide. Let me provide my username is Java Express channel. Then same pattern, you need to provide your email ID as well. Just this is for commits purpose, it will be useful at the rate gmail.com. Now, second step is completed here. Git config global user dot name, user dot email. This step is also completed just, and to verify whether it is configured or not, just use the hyphen hyphen list. It will display your user dot name and user dot email. Two things it will be display for you here. Once this step is completed, now I need to clone a private repository. Okay, basically private repositories means access someone will provide to you. Once you have an access, go to the repositories. Now imagine I have one application where private repository is here. Suppose 46 underscore Spring Boot. I want to clone in my local system. Okay. Now just copy this one, and there is an option called copy. This is the command here. Just copy this URL. Now wherever you want in your local system, go to your desktop, and here wherever you want. Now let me create some kind of a test folder here. Okay, and inside this folder I want to clone the repo. Wherever you need a C drive, E drive, F drive, wherever you want, just you can go ahead and clone also here. Now here what you can do, open the command prompt here. Whenever you are open the command prompt, okay, now here you should clone. If you clone, okay, you need to git clone command and provide your URL and enter. Now it will ask you, okay, a pop-up it will ask you. You should provide your username and password. Okay, cloning. See here, once you install, connect it to GitHub. Either you can sign in with your browser, sign in with a code, or you can provide a token. Here, personal access token. Initially, whatever we use, just copy this command and keep provide to here token. Click on sign in. Once your token is validated, now you can able to clone your private repositories here. Lot of people doing the mistake. Password you may given wrong. You For your email ID, you may not have an access. These kind of problems you may see here. So your username and that username and email ID should be configured in your local system here. If you see here, I can able to see the complete repository here. Complete repository here. This is the how you can clone your repositories. Now if you see cd 46 and you can use git status here. Now you can able to see your if any modifications or anything happen, you can able to see here. These are the steps you need to follow while cloning a GitHub repository in your local system. If you have any doubt, just give a comment in the chat window, I mean in the YouTube comment box, and I will take your question. I will clarify as well. Thank you guys, and we'll catch up small another important topic in the next session. Thank you.